We're aligned, not only the convenings, but on the importance of playbooks. We were very pleased to issue an AI governance playbook this month. And I know that breaking news, you guys are publishing one as well. I'm so excited to learn more about it and for our listeners to be able to dive in and learn about yours, which is called Advancing Responsible AI Innovation. I believe in the very near future, we should be able to read it and access it ourselves. Can you please break down for me? Your audience is often executives and board members. So what's the single most important thing you think they need to do if they're first learning about AI governance? Or if it's something they're already exploring, what's a mind shift change that they need to be prepared for? Karla, why don't we start with you?
Yeah, thank you for the note on the playbook. Yeah, we're very excited about our upcoming publication to be released on September 22nd. And is the result of a lot of consultations, interviews, convening with our over 120 stakeholders from all sectors that comprise our Resilient AI Governance and Regulation Working Group of the AI Governance Alliance that we're really proud to have Equal AI part of as well. And this playbook basically offers practical and scalable, adaptable recommendations for leaders from government, but also private sector and academia and civil society. And we have 9 very implementable plays. And although we don't expect the readers or the consumers of this playbook to apply every single play, it's more about understanding where is the current stage of the AI governance journey and implement the specific recommendations that make more sense. And we are illustrating a lot of these recommendations with very concrete best practices and case studies that we have collected from all over the world in all sectors. And like I said, one of the main audiences for this is private sector leaders. And some of the topics that we addressed is the importance for CEOs and board members to really understand that the implementation of responsible AI should not be just a compliance exercise, but rather an agile, iterative, and strategic imperative that is implemented at the core of the organization strategy. And like a proper implementation of responsible AI can lead to long-term value creation and build public trust. And to implement this, it's important to have intentional design, ongoing oversight, to have C-suite and board sponsorship, and to have a lot of executive education and capacity building that really brings in from the top level leadership to all the way into the organizations, and they understand what are the capabilities of the technology, how that kind of like aligns with the business values and goals, and how it does make sense and it makes business sense to do things right, and how this can create value, add productivity, and of course improve the public opinion and the public perception of the business as well. So there's a lot of good reasons to do responsible AI right. And I think it should start with C-suite and board being on board on doing this the right way.
And to follow up on that, I mean, it's really reassuring to hear what you're saying. As a fellow practitioner in this space, I have a book coming out next month called Governing the Machine about AI governance. And you're always a little nervous telling people these are the most important things you have to do. And it's really not surprising, but delightfully reassuring to hear you underscore the very same points that we have been seeing doing. It's helpful to have this gut check that we're heading in the right direction. It's about accountability. It's about building trust. And how do you go about this actual trust building? What's the operationalization of these best practices? They can't just live on your webpage. They need to be living and part of your operations. And so I love that we're all going deeper into how to do this on a day-to-day basis. And it turns out what we're seeing and doing is really aligned.